Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Business 217 Organizational Behavior. My name is Mark Evans, and I'll be your instructor for the next 10 weeks as we look at individual and group behavior in business settings and in organizations of all types. During the next 10 weeks, we're going to look at motivation, we're going to look at leadership, we're going to look at change management, diversity, ethics, and a lot of other different topics related to how people get along and work together in different organizations. As we'll spend the next 10 weeks together, I want to make sure that you understand how to get off on the right foot, and so I want to kind of go over some brief things with you at this point that we'll go into greater detail later. Class, again, is 10 weeks long, starts on Sunday mornings and ends on Saturday night at midnight. I do remind you that American National University has a new late policy for all teachers, so please go to the syllabus and read that, as well as the attendance policy for online education, located again on the syllabus. Each week there will be a variety of assignments and things that we have to get done together. There will be reading assignments, writing assignments, discussion posts. There are 4 tests in our class, one on week 3, I think week 5, 7, and 9, and then a final exam during week 10. So each of those things, or each week there will be different things to do. Likewise, there are 3 required collaborate sessions that are graded that we're required to do. The first one will be coming up this Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And at that time I will spend quite a bit of time going over Blackboard with you, how to navigate around Blackboard and find things that I've put out there, talk about the different requirements for the class and things that you need to do there. So if you can, please make arrangements to be there at 9 o'clock Thursday night Eastern Standard Time again. If not, the session will be recorded if you're stuck at work or something like that, and you are required to go out and watch the recording. You do get a grade in the weekly participation and that sort of thing for the collaborate session. And again, the first one is in particular is important because I will go over a lot of things that you may have questions about, and who is Mark and what is he up to and how is he going to grade things and all that sort of thing that students ask about. Okay. So that's this coming Thursday at 9 p.m. Now let me look at my notes and see what else I need to cover here with you. Each week we do have discussion questions that you have to participate in. Keep in mind that the college requires that the first post to a discussion question is done by Wednesday night at midnight. So it becomes available to you on Sunday morning, and your first response has to be in by Wednesday night at midnight, and then you have to respond to one other student before Saturday night at midnight. There is no makeup work for discussion posts, so keep that in mind. I have a paper out there called Guidelines for Discussion Posts that you need to follow in order to get the highest grade possible. And just as a nutshell, all discussions should be 150 word minimum, using one reference cited in APA format, and obviously need to be turned in on time. So we'll go over more of that on Thursday night. Assignments, writing assignments, likewise have minimum word counts and formatting requirements that you'll need to do, and I'll go over those in more depth as well. Tests, like I said, you have tests on 3, 5, 7, and 9 as far as the weeks. Those tests are open book. They're multiple choice, true, false. And you can take them twice and I'll take the highest grade. They are randomized, so the questions may not be the same every time, and every student gets a different test on the same subject, I might add. The final exam you likewise can take twice and get the highest grade. It likewise is randomized. Okay, so we'll go over all of those things in greater detail Thursday night at the collaborate session, and again I'd say you got to come and do that. It would be in your best interest. If you're working and you're stuck and you just can't do it, we will record it and you need to go back out and check it and watch it. Okay, so I hope we're going to have a good time. A lot of interesting subjects to talk about when we start talking about behavior. and it's probably one of my favorite classes to teach. So I look forward to working with you for the next 10 weeks, and I'll see you in class, and I hope to see you in Collaborate on Thursday night. Have a great week.